Hello, good evening. My name is Lance Andre Fermo, and this is our system and our object-oriented programming subject. So what we have here is a game that we made called Pillet, and inside Pillet there are two folders. The first one is the resources folder where we store all our assets, our game files, and our sounds, everything that we use for the game. Like for example here, this is where we store the animations for a player, the jump scares, the main menu, everything. We store everything here, even the sounds. And in the other folder, we store all of our packages. So inside this folder, there are four packages. The first one is the game state. Oh, wait. Let me explain first the main folder. Oh no, the main packages. So inside the main packages, we have a lot of classes that handles basically most of the game. So the first one is we have the main class, which calls the game, which is this class over here, and this class basically handles the game loop of the game. So it also handles the FPS, the frames per second, also the updates per second counter. So this basically makes the entire thing run. So next up is the game window. This one initializes the window for the game. Uh, as you can see, it's very short. And the next one is a lot more complicated. This one is the game panel, and as you can see, it's already nearing 600 lines of code. So the game panel, what it basically does is that it renders the game. Basically, um, uh, everything here is loaded to the game. So, like for example, this method, draw main menu. This method draws the main menu. It draws the start button, the size of the start button, the how to play button, and the exit button. So if you were to run the game right now, um, let's give it a couple of seconds. There we go. Basically renders all this and also all this, everything inside the game panel handles. So next one is the camera function. This one handles the the camera system of our game. This one's the flashlight class. This one handles the flashlight function. Basically tells no, measures the amount of battery life inside the flashlight, and also uh, when it's depleted. So this one is the interactable objects class. So this class handles the class where we get the the batteries. So basically the uh, yellow square objects that we can interact with. So I'm not gonna explain this in a very detailed way, but basically uh wait, okay, so I'm gonna explain like the okay, so this method draws the object, the yellow square, and it determines the x position and the y position inside the game, which I've made it so that it renders just where the ground is. Um, this one handles the interact the way that, this method handles interaction with the boxes. If it's already picked up, then the player couldn't interact with it again because it's already you know interacted with. This one handles the player's interaction with it. So as you can see, so this one is the getters and setters. Basically, like it returns or it updates methods outside of the class. So this one generates random messages every time you get you interact with the box. So let's just say if you get like nothing inside the box, it will display this. If you do get something like a battery, it will display this. So the next one is the inventory manager. So what this class basically does is that it counts the amount of notes that you have gotten. So it also tracks how many notes, and if you've collected enough notes, a cutscene will trigger based from this variable. So it it counts the max notes, which is the max notes is 13. So if you were to get 13 notes, the cutscene will trigger handled by this method right here. So yeah. Next one is the jump scare method. This one just basically renders the jump scare if your battery is depleted, or if your what's this if your flashlight turned off. I can't find the method for it. Flashlight. Uh, that's for the depletion one. You know what? Let's just move on. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, it makes the jump scare screen for the if your flashlight were to run out. So if I were to show you what our jump scare screens look like, it's this. Yeah, really scary. No, not that. This. There's nothing. Oh, and this. And next up is the level class. This one handles everything inside the level. The trees, the bushes, the interactable objects. So as you can see from our this method here, this one generates bushes inside the game. Uh, so it collects all the bushes assets, and this one collects all the bushes assets. This one generates the bushes. This one generates trees, and this one draws the entire level. No, yeah, it generates the entire level, the ground, the trees, the bushes, and everything. So yeah, this class handles the nodes. So as you can see here, there are 13 nodes, and this class handles everything related to the nodes. So it places the nodes inside the level. It also uh, decides what node is placed inside the the interactable objects. So yeah. So if we were to go into the game, this node no this class handles the red squares. So up next is the player class. This one just handles the player in general. It handles the animations, the flashlight. No, not the flashlight. Nah, the what's it called? The gravity system of the game. Uh, the sounds used by the player, like for example the walking sounds, and the pickup animation like this one. So yeah. So the tree class handles just basically trees. The reason for this is that we basically have two we basically have another class that handles the parallax background behind the foreground background. So it needed this class to basically get the tree asset, because it's needed by the level class and this class. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. And this one's the main class. It's just it's self-explanatory. And next up is the sounds packages package sounds package. Basically, it handles all the sounds inside the game, everything. Uh, I don't know if I really want to explain this, but yeah, it's self-explanatory. So yeah, next up is the inputs packages. So this one handles all the user inputs. So as you can see here, if the game state is playing, uh, the player can press escape to pause, and if it's paused, the player can press escape again to return to the playing state, to the playing game state. So yeah, so A, so if the A if the A key is pressed, then the player will move a bit to the left. So yeah, everything here, jump, the interaction. So yeah, it calls the pickup method to initiate the pickup animation. So yeah, mouse inputs, the same thing, but only handles the mouse inputs of the game. So the last one is the game state. So this one handles the scenes, or basically a state of the game. Like for example, right here we are in the main menu state, and right now that is being called. So let me just see if it's right here. No. Oh, it's in the game panel class. My bad. So yeah. So this one just basically calls what game state to initiate, and it calls that in the game panel class. Yeah. Let me just find the draw main menu method. I think it's in the bottom. It's really messy. So yeah. So here's the draw cutscene method that handles that. Uh. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah. Oh, this is the how to play screen. And uh. Oh. Oh yeah. So this is the game. The draws the game. This is the pause menu. That one handles the pause menu. Mm. Oh, here we go. So this method handles the main menu, and yeah, I've already explained this from the start. But yeah, that's basically the entire package's purpose to call these methods inside the game panel. So this one just manages everything. Oh no, manages the cutscenes. Basically, if something is called and needed to be needed to change, uh, this one just calls it. Just changes the state of the game. So it manages all this. So yeah, I think that's it. So now I have to show you inside the game. So this is Billy Creek. There's not really much inside the main menu, but if this is the how to play screen, it's very simple. And this is the exit button. So if we were to start right now, ooh, oh, so yeah, this is inside the game. So as I've said earlier, this is the class that, oh shit. Okay, so now Okay, so now we will go inside the game. So to show you everything what I've just explained. So this is the main menu. It's very simple. So here's the how to play screen. Yeah, our controls are very simple, I know. So right now we will start the game, and this opening scene is like really proud of what we did with this because we only used Java Swing, right? And Java Swing don't doesn't handle MP4 videos. So what we did basically is turned that video into a GIF and made a wave file for the sound so that it plays at the same time and the start button is clicked. So this is the game. You can see our battery here, and this red box is where the notes are. So if we were to interact with this, we get a note. Bill went looking for the Brazilian couple. He still hasn't come back. I'm getting really scared. There's something out there in the woods. We need to get out of here. Must find a guide. So hello. I restarted the game so that I can show the battery. No, the jump scare much faster. I changed the value for the battery draining so I can show that in a much faster way. So so yeah, we're dead, and a couple of seconds now. Yeah. And after this, it returns to the main menu. So yeah. Oh, there we go. So after getting our 13th note, cooldown. Oh no, a timer will start, and then it will start the yeah, the cutscene, the final cutscene. So something is wrong. Where's Sarah? You walk for a couple of minutes, and there you stumble upon Sarah's lifeless corpse. You are doomed, stuck. The choppers will not be coming for you. Survive till daytime. So yeah, that's basically the game. Um, honestly, we could have done a much more better job, but due to time constraints, we had to cut corners basically. And yeah. So lastly, I just want to say thank you to my fellow teammates, my fellow developers in making this game. I want to say thank you to Anthony Dagonio, Vanessa Carolina Brasado, Julina Ramao, Michelle Miranda. And I also want to say thank you to our advisor, Miss Trisha Posadas. If it weren't for her, we couldn't have done this. If it weren't for lessons, we wouldn't have learned Java and object-oriented programming. So thank you, Miss Posadas for that. So yeah, and also thank you to everyone who was involved in making this project, whether it was some guy on the internet making free assets for us to use. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you to everyone, and I wish everyone uh good life. Thank you.